Fears about how artificial intelligence, AI, will affect our jobs and industries have brought up an important question. Will AI really destroy our jobs and industries, or is the truth more complicated? In this investigation, we look into the truth behind AI's impact. We find out how it is changing the very landscape of work and invite a closer look at its effects on our professional world. In just 30 years, there's been a huge change in the job market, and nearly 9 million people have been brave enough to change their work paths. This big jump, which is 50% higher than normal, shows that people are moving away from traditional jobs like food service and customer service into more promising fields like technology, healthcare, and scientific research. But this shift in people's thinking about work means more than a new job. It means a bigger change from boring, low-paying jobs to jobs with great economic promise. As people talk about the effects of artificial intelligence, AI, a more complex story starts to appear. People often think of AI as something that will take over human jobs soon, but the truth is much more complicated. AI doesn't replace people. Instead, it works as a partner and helps bring about big changes in how work is done. Think of AI as a co-pilot that works with humans to make jobs easier, make them more effective, and find hidden human abilities. As we move along the unknown path ahead, which is full of endless possibilities, we are pushed to devise new ways to figure out the complicated job market. In this time of change, the job market needs a fresh point of view. It requires implementing modern training methods that fit with new skill sets, moving away from traditional hiring methods and being open to change. This strategy overhaul makes sure that the job market is flexible and adaptable, making it better able to meet the needs of an economy that is changing quickly. The fact that another 12 million job changes are expected by 2030 gives you an idea of how big this journey will be. The story about how AI affects careers has many different parts. AI integration doesn't mean people's skills will worsen. It makes things more efficient and gives people more room to be creative. There's a lot of untapped promise in the future, so we need a balanced discussion about how AI will affect jobs. The goal is not to get rid of jobs, but to change them. AI takes on the role of a partner, not a rival. The rise in people changing jobs is not a sign of a crisis, but a renaissance. Like putting together a novel puzzle, AI is a dynamic, innovative part that adds to the story. Imagine a world where AI and human imagination work together to turn problems into endless opportunities, completely changing how work is done. In this ongoing conversation, your unique point of view is the most important thing. Your ideas add to the growing picture of how things work. If you like this content, you can show your support by liking, subscribing, or asking to be notified when new insights are posted. The AI age doesn't just mean the end of jobs and the beginning of a time when people work together to make things. The rise of AI is not the end of something, but the start of a relationship that will bring out the best in people and change the way work is done. We appreciate you coming along with us on this trip. We can't wait to learn more about how AI and the constantly changing workplace interact. When you think about how quickly technology changes, it's important to realize that you can't predict AI's effects based on past events. AI's ability to change is hard to compare to the past because of how quickly technology changes, so making predictions about its effects based only on what has happened in the past is risky. The coming change could lead to the loss of middle-skilled jobs, which would greatly affect a large portion of the workforce. To solve this problem, we need a complete overhaul of the school system that encourages lifelong learning and prepares people to deal with a world that is always changing. So if we want a secure and all-encompassing future, we need to accept the complexity of AI's effects and prepare ourselves to deal with the problems that come with them. Lastly, your points of view have a lot of weight in this ongoing conversation. Please tell us what you think and add to the story, which is always changing. If you like this content, you can say so by clicking like, subscribing, or asking to be notified when new ideas are posted. The AI era is not just the end of jobs, but also a symphony of new ideas and working together. AI's rise is just the beginning of a world of uncharted options that will change the very nature of work. We want to thank you for coming along with us on this tour. We are looking forward to learning more about AI and the constantly changing world of work interactions with each other. Thank you for paying attention. We can't wait to learn more.